So you're doing the carnivore diet or you're about to do the carnivore diet and you don't know what to expect the first month that you commit to it. So this is my experience, and from what other people in my life have told me, they've had similar experiences as well. So the first month you may go through a detox phase, right? You're eating a very simple clean diet, meaning you're eating no vegetables, barely any fruit, little to no sugar, 30 grams or less. You're eating rudimentary meat, beef tallow, grass-fed, butter, ghee, eggs, cheese, milk, a lot of animal products, a lot of whole food animal products, and you don't know what to expect. And I'm here to tell you that for me, within the first month, I did feel worse before I did feel better. And I say that because it's such a clean diet. Your body has no more blockages of the anti-nutrients and oxalates from vegetables and nuts, and even sometimes from fruit. With all that sugar, your body had so much to process that your kidneys were able to slow down and process everything at a normal rate. But when you're on such a clean diet and you have no longer those blockages, your kidneys are going to clean out faster the crap out of your cells, the metals, the toxins, the processed foods like seed oils out of your body. And let me tell you, you're not on any kind of detox regimen, you will feel bad before you get worse because your body is going through taking out the trash, and taking out the trash doesn't feel well because it means your body is going to have to concentrate in taking out the trash. And that's how it's going to be like. That's how it is on any kind of detox regimen. You're going to feel worse before you get better. And that's okay because at the end of it, you want to feel amazing, right? You don't want to be in pain anymore. And what do you feel like when you're detoxifying? You feel tired, lethargic, foggy brain. You may feel like you don't sleep well at night. You may feel cranky. Okay. It's very similar to gut issues, right? Gut symptoms. And so keep that in mind that when you are on such a clean diet, the first month or even 2-3 months, depending on your history with food, medications, what you've done to your body's going to go through a detox phase. And it may not feel amazing at first, okay? And that's okay. You want your body to take out the trash. Another thing, when you go on the carnivore diet, you may lose weight. I don't know, that's something that you want. I feel like most people wanted that. I didn't. I mean, I'm already naturally skinny, so to lose weight isn't something I need or want. So when I did the carnivore diet, I was eating so clean, I didn't even think about weight stuff. I was just thinking about my gut. Um, and I lost weight. I lost 6 pounds, which is a lot for me. And it showed up like in what I wore. Even my parents were like, what happened? But yeah, I mean, people were telling me I was so skinny, and they were already telling me I was skinny before, but now people were like more outspoken about it because I did lose weight. And if you're someone that wants to lose weight or needs to lose weight, this is a great way to do it. Carnivore diet is so clean. You're just running on fat. And believe it or not, just because you're running on fat doesn't mean your body will retain the fat. It actually utilizes the fat to burn energy. And in result, you're burning off calories even more, fat even more out of your body. So your body's not retaining the fat in your body because you're running on a different kind of fuel source. It's no longer sugar, it's now fat. So I lost a lot of fat. I lost a lot of fat. I lost a lot of weight, but it wasn't my primary reason for doing the carnivore diet. And I had to figure out how to incorporate more meat in my diet in order to make up for the fact that I was losing weight. So that's something to keep in mind when you're on the carnivore diet. It could be an upside for you. It was a downside for me. So keep in mind when you do the carnivore diet, you may lose weight. And another thing is that when you're on the carnivore diet, you may have sugar cravings. If you're on any kind of diet before this, most likely all the diets before the carnivore diet you've done had to do with eating carbs, at least more carbs than this one, because we eat very low carbs on the carnivore diet, 30 grams or less. So if you're on any other kind of diet, you're probably eating way too many carbs, and your body's going to think, oh, this is the fuel I need to run on. I need to run on sugar, right? And that's what your brain craved for. That's what your body craved for because it was running on sugar. But now you've switched to a very, very animal fat, high-driven animal fat diet and barely to any sugar, right? So your body's going to go through withdrawals. It's going to go through sugar cravings because now it's trying to be acclimated to this new fuel source called animal fat. And so that's something to keep in mind. Don't be afraid of this sugar craving that you will probably have on the first month of being carnivore because your body's being acclimated to this new way of eating, to running on animal fat, and you need to make up for the fact that you have sugar cravings by making sure you eat enough animal fat. That's my mistake. I didn't eat enough animal fat and would cave into the sugar cravings. Eat enough animal fat. Do not eat lean meats. Eat high quality fatty cuts, right? Make sure you eat butter as a snack when you get the sugar cravings. Electrolytes help, believe it or not, electrolytes help if they have no sugar in it. 𝗬𝗏, check out the company 𝗬𝗏. They sell electrolytes that don't have sugar but taste like sugar. Give in, if you have to give in to sugar, give in to fruit. Low sugar fruit, like blueberries are good. Bananas are not good. Ripe bananas have too much sugar. Keep in mind of that. And that's what you would expect on the carnivore diet for the first month. Okay. Loss of weight, feeling bad before you get better, the detox phase, and the sugar cravings that you will probably have in the first month. And with that being said, you guys, if you are struggling with pain, overall discomfort, you have a bad memory loss, you have a foggy brain, you can't think efficiently, right? When you talk to people, you can't conversate well either. You feel tired all the time, and most of all, you have a bloated stomach, then you're gonna have to watch my video down below that I created just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are making to not heal your gut. Okay? Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.